Oh god, it's just a fracas in here. We're all just meleeing one another. Who's on whose side? Nobody knows. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into the Xbox 360 launch title, Call of Duty 2. This is the second game of the Call of Duty franchise, and this is like back in the baby days of Call of Duty. Like, I don't know if people knew how big Call of Duty was going to become. I don't know if the developers knew how big this game was going to become. You know what the crazy thing about Call of Duty is? I forgot that this franchise started as a World War II simulator. Like, Call of Duty 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure were both centered around World War II. And with each subsequent sequel in the series, they, like, moved forward in time. Now it's like a sci-fi series. You know, you have people, like, running on walls and flying through space. It takes place in the future. Like, Call of Duty has really transformed. I mean, it's been a first-person shooter since its start, but it really changed, again, from sort of like a World War II simulator into what it has become today. And I think that's, you know, when you pump out like 20 or 30 sequels, you know, I mean, the game's going to change. Call of Duty is like the Simpsons of video games. You know, Simpsons started off strong. It had like maybe 8 or 9 really good seasons, and then they just started to pump season after season out. Now we're on like, you know, season 39 or whatever the hell we're on. And, like, nobody watches it anymore. I don't know anyone who watches The Simpsons. I feel like Call of Duty followed the same sort of time course where, like, it started off as, like, a strong series. People were playing it. It kind of peaked at one point, and it kind of feels like its time has passed. Like, is anyone still playing Call of Duty? Like, maybe I'm just totally out of touch, but it's kind of faded, right? Like, everyone's playing, like, Fortnite and stuff these days. I think Call of Duty kind of overstayed its welcome. They were pumping sequels out too fast at one point, which actually, you know what? It's smart. If you have a franchise that everyone loves and is buying, you know, like year after year, like, you know, like Madden sports titles. You have Madden 97, Madden 98, Madden 99. If people keep buying it, just keep pumping it out. So yeah, I mean, financial wise, it made sense to like milk Call of Duty to the bone, but then I think you kind of killed the franchise in the process. So I don't know. Or maybe it would have died eventually over time. Who knows? Anyway, let's actually hop into the game here. Now, I did go ahead and try out the game. So this is kind of an interesting World War II game. You start as the Russians, which usually Russians are kind of like bad guys. But I mean, in World War II, they were our allies sort of reluctantly. But I mean, they did become the bad guys in the Cold War and stuff. So anyway, you start as the Russians. There is a training mission. I knew there would be one. I've played enough of these Call of Duties and stuff to know that they always start you on a basic training mission. You guys didn't miss much. You basically just shoot some cans and throw some potatoes that are stand-ins for grenades. Then Germans show up and you kill them, and then that's the training mission. I thought we would actually skip that training mission and hop right into the more interesting missions so we could see some more exciting gameplay. I actually was kind of hoping that this game would include bots, because I know for Call of Duty, like, the main draw of this series was the multiplayer. Like, some people played the campaign and liked it, but for the most part, people were drawn to the multiplayer. And I was kind of hoping there'd be bots so that I could hop in and we could just play some multiplayer matches, which I think would be more nostalgic for people who are watching this video who liked Call of Duty 2. But there are no bots, and I wasn't able to organize a LAN party on such short notice, so it's just me. So we're going to have to play the campaign. And we'll go ahead and play on regular difficulty. So here we are in 1942 in Stalingrad, and we've been ordered to reinforce positions north of Seleknia Street. I know I'm butchering those names. I'm not very good at pronouncing things that are not, you know, very basic English words. I wasn't trained in very worldly English as I was growing up, guys. I'm a very isolated Canadian. All right. So even back in Call of Duty 2, by the way, this game was still modernizing first-person shooters. Like, one of the big additions, I don't know if this actually came from Call of Duty or not, but I mean, definitely it popularized it, was aiming down sights. You know, if you go back and you play the original Halo games, and I'm a huge fan of Halo, I think they're one of the most iconic shooters that you can play on consoles. But if you go back and play a Halo game, they don't have aim down sights. You can zoom in to aim by clicking in the right thumbstick. Oh my god, a grenade blew up half my crew. In fact, all my crew. I'm all alone now. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. We need some kind of machine gun, I think. Oh, look, reinforcements. Good. Other Russian guys, hurry up. In the training mission, actually, I'm kind of glad we skipped the training mission because I was actually, I'm pretty sure, gunning down my own guys at one point because I had such trouble. Oh, my controller just ran out of batteries there. We might have to switch controllers if this happens. If this happens again, I'm going to go grab new batteries. I feel like every time I play Xbox 360, my controller runs out of batteries. I don't know. It's just bad luck. Oh, my God. So, I don't know why, but I actually have the Xbox 360 keyboard plugged into my controller right now. I guess I kind of thought if I could play this game with bots, I would, like, type them nasty chat messages. But maybe this thing is, like, draining my batteries, because my controller was fine until I started to record here, so who the heck knows. Anyway, going in terms of, modernization, like if you go back and you play Halo, a game where you can't aim down sights, even though I consider that one of the great console shooting franchises out there, it does actually feel quite dated these days. And it's kind of a shame because I have so many fond memories of going back and replaying Halo, but nowadays, if I go and try and replay it, it does feel a little old. I can still have fun with it, but it's just not the same. Interestingly, this game was the first Call of Duty to have regenerative health, so I guess Call of Duty 1 had the more traditional, like, health pack health, like your guy would get injured and you'd have to find med packs. It's sort of like originated in Doom back in the day. But I think regenerative health really actually came from Halo. Again, I don't know if they're absolutely the first ones to ever have it in a video game, but certainly the Master Chief had a regenerative shield, and that was sort of like the in-universe explanation of why his health would regenerate. And a lot of shooting games have just adopted regenerative health and provided no explanation for it. So, like why does this guy in World War II, how come he can, like, suck up a bunch of bullets to his face, be on the edge of dying, and then if he just hides behind, some cover for 5 seconds, he's okay? Like, we don't even question it. It's just one of those video game things. Like, yeah, all these video game heroes, they can just heal bullet wounds within, like, 5 seconds. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't. But, it makes for good gameplay. So I feel like in Halo, they actually tried to justify it with in-universe explanations. But in the rest of the games, I don't know. Your guys are just superhuman. They can heal bullet wounds. It's just how it goes. We're doing some kind of, like, coordinated push here. There's a lot of Germans, actually. This is an interesting second level of the game. They're working in a team to, like, push them back through this building. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Crouch in the open! Crouch in the open! Jeez. Oh, God. Kill this guy, too. Jeez. Oh, and they're throwing grenades. Oh, God, I'm hurt. Get into cover so I can heal. The Division. That is a third-person shooter game. I've talked about it before. It's actually one of the modern shooter games that I really got into. Let's throw a grenade at this guy. Here we go. Oh, he ran away. What a letdown. But the Division actually has a very interesting way of dealing with regenerative health. So in the Division, you actually have a health bar, and it is demarcated into 3 sections. So you have, like, a third, 2/3, and full health. And if you suffer damage, you can regenerate your health, but it only goes up to the sort of lowest health bar level. So if, let's say you go in, you suffer a little bit of damage. Your health goes down a tiny bit, you'll regenerate up to full health if you get into cover. Let's say you go in and half your health is taken away, then you can regenerate, but only up to 2/3 your maximum health, you see, because you've fallen down below the 2/3 marker. If you suffer a ton of damage and you're almost dead, you can regenerate only up to 1/3 your maximum health. So by breaking the health bar, oh, this guy's injured. This guy is at 1/3 of his maximum health. But by breaking the health bar up, they interestingly allow you to regenerate your health, but they also give you consequences for taking too much damage. So I actually always thought, this is actually pretty cool, tanks driving over us. Actually, I always thought that was like a really cool way of doing regenerative health. I've never seen it in any other game. In Halo, it totally makes sense that Master Chief can heal all the way back up to full, but in many other games, it doesn't really make a ton of sense. You can't run in this game, by the way. I'm trying to run, so they hadn't figured that part out. Is that a German? Oh, no, that's a good guy. See, that's what I was doing in the training levels. I'm pretty sure I gunned down a handful of our allies in the training levels. Because, like, I couldn't tell the difference. They literally just look like random... You know, it's just a bunch of guys in winter trench coats, good and bad. How the heck am I supposed to tell the difference? I feel like the Nazis need to be wearing, like, very clear regalia showing that they are evil. Repulse the German attack. All right, let's repulse this thing. Where are they coming from? Okay, see, the sort of gold star on our radar is our marker. Oh, I am supposed to be out here. Everyone else is busy fending off the Germans, and I just have pieced out. Anyone have any good guns? I'm looking for a machine gun. Here they come. All right, here we go. Oh, there's actually Germans. Holy God, there's a lot of Germans. There's a lot of Germans. They're getting by us, guys. Is no one guarding the left flank over here? Guys, somebody should be over here helping me. My aim is not that good. There's a guy in the trench, guys. Oh, God. All right, grenade time. Did that kill a bunch of them? Oh, my God, I'm getting shot. Oh, my grenade finally went off. Those grenades have a crazy countdown timer. All right, we're going for a machine gun here. Boom, boom. German-built precision craftsmanship for gunning down Germans. German guns are really good at gunning down Germans. It's a little-known trivia fact about guns. It's almost like they know something about the Germans that we don't. Like, you know, that bullets hurt them. Oh, God, there's a grenade. Oh, there's some Germans, I think. Germans or Russians that have not identified themselves. I'll kill both kinds. I'm like ducked down here, trying not to take hits. At least the enemies go down with just a couple of bullets. So one of the reasons I think I never got into Call of Duty is the fact that the bullets are too realistic. In the sense of like I grew up on like Half-Life and Doom, you know? In Half-Life, unless you're getting blasted by a double-barrel shotgun at point-blank range, there's no real one-hit kills. Or you can be sniped, of course. But like, if you found someone in Half-Life and you got into a gunfight, you would probably have several seconds of battle. And there's a lot of strategies that can take place in just a couple of seconds, where, like, you know, you're trying to avoid being hit, you're dodging around, you're outmaneuvering them, etc., etc. But when Call of Duty showed up, everyone went nuts over Call of Duty. And I think the best description I ever heard of Call of Duty is that in Call of Duty, you have very low health, and it kind of simulates being at the end of a very long battle in a game like Doom or Half-Life. So it's like you only have that last, like, second to react. And, like, if somebody gets the drop on you and gets the first shot off, they pretty much are going to kill you. You know, like in Call of Duty here, you pretty much just go down realistically. You take, like, a bullet or two to the head, and you're just dead. And so because you had so little health, I feel like that's why I was never super into playing these games multiplayer, and that's sort of like where it's like I just kind of I fell behind, you know, like everyone was interested in playing Call of Duty. There's two shooters I never played, and that is GoldenEye for the N64. Everyone loved that game. I just never really got into it. And Call of Duty here. So for me, a game like Halo made a lot more sense, because Halo, you actually have a ton of health, and the sci-fi explanation is because you have like these alien shields. But because by virtue of having tons of health, it was more like Doom when you would fight people, or Half-Life, where you could get into fights and you'd have several seconds of like strategy and tactics. Oh my God. Oh, I think my grenade just blew up like a whole bunch of them. God, get into cover. I'm just going to throw grenades at these guys. You can also throw smoke grenades if you want. And the smoke grenades kind of like offer cover, and then they like can't see you. I think my grenades blew up a whole bunch of them though. Don't know where that smoke grenade went. Oh, it went over there. Oh God, I'm getting pummeled. Where's my reinforcements? Where is everyone else? Oh my God, there's no one here. Oh, there's one guy. Who is this guy? Sergeant Volodya Todorov. All right, Sergeant Volodya. Dude, I threw the smoke grenade. We got cover. Let's get in here and blow them away. Look at all these guys just hanging out by the edge. You guys are supposed to be my fire support, man. Where were you? Felt like I was in the wind by myself. Oh, that's a bad guy. Gun him down. Can we take his gun? Use. Oh, there's another bad guy. Look, there's so much smoke. We were just literally running past them. They didn't even know we were there. Okay, is there any more in here? Any more in here? Just riddle them with bullets. Make sure they're not playing possum. There we go. Oh my god! Oh, that was a... I almost took a bullet there, but somebody like sniped that guy right in the face. These guys were having a business meeting until we broke in. Einer Spinnet Einer. What the hell does that mean? That's like German for who watches the Watchmen, I think. So yes, Call of Duty, huge franchise. Everyone played it. Added many modern elements to shooters. I mean, like, honestly, again, I never really got into this game franchise back in the day. But, like, I'm playing it right now, and, like, it's a solid shooter, you know? Like, and the campaign so far is, like, quite enjoyable. Got very good shooting mechanics, and, like, I feel like it holds up fairly well beyond not being able to run. But yes. But yeah, so are they still making Call of Duties? Like, this is how out of touch I am. I don't even really know what Call of Duties are, like, on the horizon, or, like, if people are playing it. Again, I get the sense that they're not really as popular as they once were, or people just aren't playing. Like, everyone's playing Fortnite and stuff nowadays, right? I know at the peak, oh, get some TNT. They're gonna blow up that door. He's handing me the TNT, I think. I know at the peak, here we go. Get the explosives from the engineer by following the yellow star on the compass. Oh, we have to go over here. All right. Give me those explosives, buddy. So I know at the peak they were pumping out two Call of Duty games, or well, one Call of Duty game per year. And basically the way they did that is they had two companies producing Call of Duty games, and each company, it would take 2 years for them to make a game. That was their schedule, and they would just release the games on alternating years. So if Company A finished their game, they would release it this year. Next year it was Company B. The next year it was Company A. The next year it was Company B. I forget that. I don't even know the names of the companies, honestly, like you guys probably know. But what I do know is that there was a little bit of a divide in the Call of Duty fan base, because some people like the Call of Duty games that were made by Company A. Some people preferred the games made by Company B. And so if you like the Company A games, after a new game came out, you'd play it, and then you have to wait 2 years for the sequel. That's kind of an interesting take on how to consistently pump out games, because I mean, again, Call of Duty at its peak, it was so popular, it was like sports games. People were buying it every year. They just, you know, they were foaming at the mouth for more Call of Duty. So Activision, of course, wanted more Call of Duty, so assigning two companies to be producing Call of Duty's games is smart. But of course the games wouldn't have the exact same feel or flavor, so it's interesting to hear that, you know, again, I'm someone who didn't really play Call of Duty, so I've heard about all this secondhand, but it's interesting to hear about how these games sort of have different feels for people. Anyway, the British campaign has been unlocked. Has it really? Save and quit. Maybe we should give being the Brits a try. Mission select. Battle at Elm. So it's like we could keep playing the Soviets. You know, no one steps back. But I think, I mean, we've seen a Soviet mission. It's pretty fun. We got to kill some Germans. How about we go in and be the Brits and see what they're up to? What are these little rascals up to? A diversionary raid. Rush the trenches and raid the enemy supply depot. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of stuff where we run in, guns blazing, and kill people. Here's some historical footage. So this is the kind of stuff that you don't really get in the modern Call of Duties. I mean, they do have like cutscenes and stuff, but they're obviously not truly historical events. This is, you know, real historical footage. Imagine it wasn't. Imagine these were all like actors, and they like bought old, you know, film reels so that they could film, you know, and this is all CGI tanks and stuff. Imagine they did like film this on like a sound studio, just made it look all grainy and old. That would be actually pretty funny. Like, the production value for Call of Duty is insane. They reproduced, you know, 40 minutes of old World War II footage using modern CGI techniques and a variety of actors and extras. Man, this would be a crazy time to have lived through. Like these are real people who went to places and, like, literally fought other people to the death. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I wonder if people back then thought, one day this is going to be turned into a video game where people will sit around in their underpants and play this for fun, and they'll, like, yell at the screen when they don't complete a mission, and they'll be drinking Mountain Dew and, you know, listening to like Led Zeppelin in the background. I don't know. What do people who play Call of Duty listen to? Hannah Montana? Probably Led Zeppelin, right? Oh, God. Okay, there are bad guys out here. I need a... Ow, wait, who's shooting me? Oh, those are bad guys! Oh, I thought we were all on the same team, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, we're dead. Never think that war, no matter how necessary nor justified. I didn't even get to read it. All right. So these guys... So we are invading these guys. These are not good guys. Let's kill these guys then from a distance. There we go. All right, I'm in on it now. Sorry, I didn't pay enough attention to the mission briefing. I didn't realize we were killing the people in the trenches. How did we get behind them? How did we get behind them? Oh, that guy's still alive. Oh, and there's a guy here. Let's pummel him to death. Boom! We bludgeoned him with the edge of our Thompson submachine gun. Kind of like the British gun. I'm going to stick with it for a bit. Oh, hello. Hello, German guy in your gas masks. Look more evil, why don't you? Look more evil. One thing I've always liked about the sort of mythos of like, you know, World War... Oh, I killed my own guy. See? I can't tell the difference, man. Sorry, old chap. Nobody tell Billy what really happened. Nobody tell Billy's family what really happened to him. Let's say the Germans got him. One thing I've always liked about the mythos of World War II is just how, like... I mean, again, it's crazy to think that this really happened. But, you know, the Nazis make such good movie villains. It's insane, you know? Like, in Indiana Jones, they were, like, the perfect villain. In Hellboy, you had, like, Nazis that were trying to summon the occult and, like, demons from hell. Like, and they had, like, Nazis in, like, you know, gas masks that were resurrecting the dead and stuff. Like Nazis just make such good villains. It's crazy, actually, because it's crazy that these were actually, you know, like really a thing. You know, boy, anyone who signed up to voluntarily be a Nazi in the 40s, did they end up on the wrong side of history? They are now like one of the only two humanoid characters that it is perfectly acceptable to murder in video games. There's two humanoids you can always kill: zombies and Nazis. You got to know that you picked the wrong side of history when, like, you're literally on the same playing field as an undead creature whose sole purpose is to murder. Like, you have no leg to stand, no moral leg to stand on as a Nazi. Which is weird to me that there are actually real Nazis out there still today. Like, there are people who are like, yeah, I'm a Nazi and I'm happy about it, you know? Like what are you thinking? What are you thinking? You're like aligning yourself with the most one of the most hated people in all of history. Like, it doesn't make... I have no idea who would voluntarily associate with that. I don't know. We're getting really, like, deep and political in this episode, I guess, but, you know, you know what? I'm like 500 episodes into this channel, and I've stayed pretty politically neutral, but I'm taking a stand. Nazis are not good people. So there you go, guys. I said it. Moving on to friendlier topics. What else we got here? This game is designed on the id Tech 3 engine. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. Do I have like I have a long range gun. Let's kill this guy. Boom! We sniped a Nazi. Sniped this guy too. Damn it! I missed. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, I think my guys got him. Anyway, this game was developed in the id Tech 3 engine, which means it's running on the same technology that powers Quake 3. So, I mean, I wouldn't have looked at this game and necessarily thought of Quake 3 at all, so it's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess the id Tech engines are just 3D engines of, you know, solid technology for building 3D games. I know id Software has made like a whole little cottage industry of like selling their technology, and their technology actually powers a lot of games. Like, historically, or famously, I guess I should say, of course, Half-Life, the original Half-Life, was powered by a heavily modified version of the Quake 1 engine, which is pretty impressive, actually. And Half-Life came out in the era of Quake 2. I remember when Half-Life came out and people were like talking about how advanced it was. And it was rather interesting because Quake 2 was out, but Half-Life here is running on the Quake 1 engine. And Half-Life had really great multiplayer features. People really enjoyed them. I did. I had a number of LAN parties back in the day where my friends and I would all bring our computers over to someone's house. Actually, I had a really crappy computer, so I would always just borrow other people's. But we would all go over to someone's house. We'd stay up all night, drinking Mountain Dew, listening to Led Zeppelin, and playing Half-Life. We would network all our computers, and we would just play Half-Life all night long, and it was great. There was one level in Half-Life that I will never forget, where it's like a big giant battlefield like this, but on the other side of the map, there's a bunker, and if somebody presses a button in the bunker, it summons an airstrike that wipes out the whole map, and everyone on the whole map has to stop what they're doing, and they have to run across the field and try and get in the bunker, and the person who pressed the bunker is still in there, so they're camping the entrance and shooting people as they're trying to run into the bunker. And then once... oh, here we go. Wait, that's a good guy, isn't it? I can't tell. All those are good guys. Okay, so they're bad guys over here. Oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, I can't even aim at him. There we go. Let's get our sniper rifle here. But yeah, anyway, everyone would have to run into this bunker, and the person who pressed the button is camping it. And if you didn't get into the bunker in time, you just get nuked in the airstrike. So it was always hilarious because everyone's running across the field trying to get into the bunker, but at the same time, people are still trying to kill each other. They've kind of put everything aside to all try and get in the bunker, but not really. So it's actually oh, Jesus. It's actually, oh, God. I thought those were guys on my side. Older men declare war, but it is the youth that must fight and die. How very true. We only have one continue remaining. Let's try not to screw this up. Let's lob a grenade in there. How about it, Nazi boys? Oh, there's no one there. Oh, God, they threw 2 grenades in retaliation. Okay, so maybe there are guys there. Reveal yourself. Anyway, good memories playing Half-Life. Oh, God. Multiplayer. You know what? And I think that's where I can sympathize and empathize with people who have lots of memories playing Call of Duty with their friends. It may not be the game franchise that I myself played a lot of, but whatever game franchise you play with your friends, I think is beloved. You grow up loving that because it's you have so many fun memories. It doesn't matter if you're playing Half-Life, if you're playing Doom, if you're playing Halo, if you're playing Call of Duty. It's the memories are always the same. It's sneaking up on your friend, having that really close battle, having that hilarious fight where neither of you could hit each other, there's so many fun memories, damn it, that you guys can have. Watch out for the grenade. I saw it, I guess I just wasn't far enough back. Neutralize the enemy hardpoints. I still have 1 life left. I think the game's just being generous with me at this point. Oh my God, they're look, 3 grenades they threw. I'm gonna let those explode because I've realized how deadly grenades actually are in this game. Where are you? Reveal yourselves! You jerks! Boom, boom. All right, then there's a guy over here. I've memorized this. I've died here so much. Oh, you die. Oh, you die. Okay, who's coming up next? Nobody. There's nobody else to kill. Okay, and then there's guys in here, I think. Oh my God, I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. These guys, did you guys throw the grenades? Oh, you totally did, you jerks. Objective complete. Rendezvous with Captain Price near the depot. All right, we've successfully raided the trenches. I feel like this was just a maze level. I was just for most of the level, where do I go? Where am I? What do I do now? I think I've killed all the Germans. Wait, what does that say? Mines! Okay. Oh, God. Is this a minefield? Oh, my God! Damn it. It's funny that I recognized it was a minefield, but I walked on it anyway. I guess I was bold enough to think I would be able to walk around the invisible mines that I couldn't see. That's pretty bold, actually, when you think about it. It's as bold as you can be. Germans! I call them meatbags, and I slaughter them with my Thompson submachine gun. The gun that I love. The gun that I sleep beside every night. And I polish it, and I think of all the Germans I will slaughter. That's me. I'm literally a British psychopath. I guess psychos do pretty good in war, because it's they're calling. Oh, what? I killed my own guy. Yeah, see, this is the difficulty of not having clearly defined villains. See, one nice thing about Halo If I can bring that up again for a second. Is that all the enemies are like ghoulish aliens and monsters. So it's like it's easy to tell if you're shooting an ally. But in this, in a real war, it would be hella confusing to know who you're actually shooting. You know, I imagine like friendly fire is like probably a real problem. You know, like occasionally people must shoot people on their own side, and that's like what a mind screw that would be, like to have shot like your friend or something. You know, like that's horrible. Anyway, all those barrels are explosive. I was gonna say, I wonder if there are explosive barrels in this game. Turns out there are. Okay, so I want to keep going this way. Oh wait, there's something in this building. I'm finding the radar like slightly... Oh, that's a good guy. Slightly hard to figure out. Kaboom! I hope that wasn't a good guy. I think I killed a good guy. Oh no, he's still alive, but he totally got knocked down by that explosion. Alright, we're killing guys. 2 remaining. Scare that guy into submission. I think those are fuel barrels over there. Maybe I need a maybe I need to snipe these. Kaboom! Alright, we destroyed the barrels. Oh no, we have 1 remaining. Is there one in here? Like, what is this? Plant the explosives. Okay, that's what that thing was on my radar. Oh, ow. Oh, these are all Germans. Oh, how did all these Germans get behind us, guys? Who's watching my flank? You're not doing a very good job. Where am I? What happened there? My guy just moved on to the next plane of existence, I guess. Are these explosive barrels? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna lob grenades at these guys. Oh, I know what happened. I planted explosives and then I just stood in the depot. So the explosives blew everyone up. Okay, so I'm not going to plant the explosives until my path out of here is clear. That makes a lot of sense. I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, okay, guys? It takes me a while to figure things out sometimes. Like, pro tip, if you're holding up in a bunker, don't plant explosives in the bunker, the very bunker you're trying to defend. You might kill yourself. I guess I assumed I was planting the explosives, but they wouldn't detonate until I left. Like, I assumed my guy was smart enough to, like... Oh yeah, there's a timer. See, there's a timer that counts down. I didn't notice that. Is this a bad guy or a good guy? Guess it's a bad guy. Alright, we got him. Here's another bad guy. I can't tell because sometimes these guys just look at you. They don't actually, like, open fire on you. It's like they're trying to decide the same thing. They're looking at him. They're like, is he the player or an NPC? I can't tell. It's, like, very difficult in this game. Half the game is just friendly fire because nobody knows who the hell's who. You know, people can't figure it out. Here's some more barrels. Kaboom! Now I think we just have to finish destroying these depots. I'm gonna plant the explosives and this time get out of here. Kill this guy, kill this guy. You guys should go in that depot! You guys should go in that depot! Ah, too late. You missed out. Oh, I think my grenade actually got somebody. I think I got 2 people, actually. Alright, once more into the breach. Oh, I thought I was running out of ammo, but I guess we're good. Alright, plant the explosives and get the hell out of here. One thing I've learned in my many years of war is that after you plant a bomb, you should probably run away. It's for the best. I still got this keyboard attached to my controller. I wish I could type something. I'm trying to right now. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Alright, now search the bunker for documents. We're looking for cool documents, like old resumes, all sorts of stuff. Important documents detailing more vulnerabilities of the Germans. Like they're especially vulnerable to various kinds of cheeses. Bullets and cheese. The Germans' only natural weaknesses! Oh god, there's guys in there. Guys, there's guys in there. We probably should have thrown a grenade in first, like that. Alright, Germans. Ah! I just threw, so the frag grenades, here, I'll throw another one. Look at it. It kind of looks like an ice cream cone. It's like got that wooden handle and then a stick. It's very, oh, I killed a guy. It's very different than like what I think of as a grenade, which is like the pine cone ones where you pull the pin and throw it. I feel like they don't, like modern soldiers don't really use the ice cream frag grenades anymore that are like the sticks. You know, here, I'll throw another one you guys can see. Oh, no, wait, that's a pinecone one. Interesting. Why was my guy carrying 2 kinds of grenades? Don't understand. Anyway, you guys get the... You know what I'm talking about. You guys are smart people. You know. There's 2 kinds of grenades. There's one that's more common these days. One that you don't really see, the historical World War II grenade. I wonder why they manufactured those. Were they, like, easy to produce? Why did they stop? Are they, like, not super effective, as it turns out? Adding a giant stick to your grenade was kind of redundant and useless. I wonder. Guess I'll never know. Maybe one of you guys know something about like war history, you can like leave me a comment, inform me down below. Are there Germans in there? Oh, there totally are. Oh, there's Germans in here! Holy crap! All right, grenade. Enjoy. I think they all just ran away from it. The AI is too smart in this. I prefer AI that looks at a grenade at their feet and is like, oh, that's not good. I better start firing faster. And they just stand there and keep shooting until they all explode. Also, I kind of wish that when you grenaded guys, they blew up into little gibs. You know, like their bodies literally exploded. I know that real grenades actually don't have that kind of firepower, but it would be kind of cool. Ooh, documents. Documents. All right, we got them. We got Hans's resume. Now he'll never get that transfer job that he was hoping to get. Unless he goes to the trouble of typing up his old resume again. How do I get out of here? Where's the exit? Oh, it's over here. Here we go. Nobody followed me in, by the way. They were like, hey, we have a mission to do. Make Jay do it. Like, nobody helped on that mission. Sir, I'm requesting a transfer. These guys are nothing but dead weights. Wait, is this the guy who's in charge? He looks younger than me. He looks like a... We're being led by a 16-year-old into war. Corporal Harrison. Why are we taking orders from you, man? All right, I guess he was the guy who was in charge. We happy few. We band of brothers. That's where the series title for Band of Brothers comes from, doesn't it? Okay, let's take a look at our missions. Let's do one more mission. I was hoping the American missions would unlock, but I guess not. Wow, that was just one mission. That's crazy. So I think this game has like 27 missions overall. I mean, I guess you could get through this like in an afternoon or an evening, like if you really put your mind to it. Defend a small desert village on the British line of El Amin, or we can repair several severed field phone lines. Let's go back and end on the Russians. We tried the Russians, then we tried the British. For variety's sake, let's go back to the Russians. We're going to play on regular. Another interesting bit of trivia about this game is that the development team actually went to World War II battlefields. We're going to skip this. They actually went to World War II battlefields in preparation of designing this game, which is actually pretty cool. Like, I think, from what I understand then, most of the battlefields that we actually play on are like at least semi-historically accurate. It turns out that they were actually going to have battles in France as well, but they actually pulled them from the game because after visiting those battlefields, they realized that the battlefields were not like how they imagined. That is a good guy. And so they decided rather than creating historically inaccurate battlefields, they would, like pull those battles from the game, which I feel like kudos to the developers. It's kind of interesting. Not too many developers, I think, would care that much about historical accuracy. They'd care more about making a good game. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with making a good game. But, there's something to be said. Like, if you're going to make a game about World War II, treating it semi-seriously, given the gravity of, like, what this conflict was about, is, like, respectable, Like, I don't think I would have respected the developers less if they had just thrown in France battlefields and made them whatever. But at the same time, knowing that they, were trying to be historically accurate, that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at them all. Okay, grenade. Oh, see, there was the ice cream cone grenade. I think they threw grenades back at me. Oh, God. They're like, hey, throwing grenades is a good idea. Let's do it to him. You jerks. Oh, I got him. Is that a guy? Jeez. I like how the Germans tend to be in, like, white uniforms. Even though that blends in with the snow, it at least makes them stand out from my guys. But sometimes they're in these, like, trench coats. It's harder to tell. Oh! Who threw that? Was that my guys, or did they kill themselves? Man, this office building has seen better days. Look, it's totally blown out. The walls and roof are gone, but like all the furniture's still here. Like you could still run a semi-successful, telemarketing company out of this place. We don't have walls, heating, or roof, or lighting, but we do have desks and phone lines, so everyone's still coming to work. Whoa, that guy just exploded. That guy just blowed up. Oh, more guys. I thought we were done with this. I thought you pesky Germans were all dead. Well, you're gonna be now. Oh, that guy tried to jump over the wall to avoid me. Joke's on him, my whole squad was on the other side, and they got him. All right. Oh, shoot, there's a guy up there. Jesus. Sniping me like a jerk. See, and now my guy has fully recovered. He's regenerated his health because he's an awesome super soldier. Ow, who did that? One other interesting sort of bit of trivia about this game. Let's throw a smoke grenade this time. This is just gonna cover our tracks while we repair the phone lines. One other interesting bit of trivia about this game is that when they were advertising this game originally, the TV company that they hired, to advertise the game actually did not use in-game footage. They created their own footage, and the footage actually looked better than the games. So, like, imagine, like you're interested in Call of Duty. Is it a bad guy, or I'm just assuming he is. Could have been a guy on my side, I don't know. But imagine you're interested in Call of Duty, and you see it advertised on TV, you're like, whoa, that looks really good. You buy it, and you start playing the game, and it's like, it looks nothing like what you saw on TV. You would be, understandably, a little, PO'd. And people actually complained, and it was, I think the standards and practices for advertising actually called out the developers of this game and said, look, you got to pull the ad, and the ad was forced to be pulled because it was considered deceptive. Now, I don't know if that advertising company legit, just got, created gameplay footage that was better than the actual game, because they were just, their argument was, well, we just wanted to show conceptually what the game was like, what the experience was like. We weren't actually showing the game. That feels a little bit like a weak explanation to me. Like, I kind of don't know if I buy it. But at the same time, I almost could see an advertising company being that naive back in the day. I feel like that kind of stuff, they still do it, and they still try and get away with it. Actually, I think they get away with it about as often as they ever have. I don't think standards for holding game companies accountable for not showing in-game footage has really increased all that much. There are 2 grenades there. They did not kill me, thank God. Okay, we're going to lob a grenade, and we're going to throw a smoke grenade. Cover our exit. Kaboom! Is there anyone left alive? That guy is, and he's dead. Wow. The Russian machine guns have much larger clips than the British ones did. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, they're coming out of the shadows to beat me to death. Oh my God. Thankfully, a gang of Russians were hanging around, and they beat the Germans to death. Oh God, it's just a fracas in here. We're all just meleeing one another. Who's on whose side? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay. I like that I have a little crew who's helping me here, because I feel like they're kind of carrying me on this mission. Can't tell. Okay, here's a bad guy. Oh, here's a bad guy. Little SS stormtroopers. When the Germans are in white garb, it reminds me of like stormtroopers from Star Wars. Okay, I kind of want to go here. So I guess I have to get on the other side of this wall. That's where I have to go. Yeah, the radar is like oddly not helpful. It's like, it's kind of hard to see where you have to go sometimes. Oh, I see. We'll do this. And we'll do this. Oh God, there's grenades everywhere. Oh, we blowed up. I was trying, yeah, you were killed by a grenade. I saw that. I was trying to get out of there, man. There's just, there's too many Germans. Oh, look. There's a German right there. Okay, we got him. Okay. Kill this guy. Shoot him through the barrels. I wish you could actually, like, shoot through barrels and stuff. I think in some of the Call of Duties, you actually can shoot through weak walls, which is pretty realistic, actually. You always see that in movies where, like, You know, the good guys like kick over a table and they get behind it, and the bad guys are like pelting it with like a submachine gun. It's like nothing is going through, and it's like, would that really stop bullets? I mean, maybe the bullets would be slowed down enough they wouldn't penetrate you, but they would certainly rip through the table, and there'd be like shards of wood that are like going in your face and stuff. Like, it wouldn't be just total protection. The bullets wouldn't be like bouncing off the, like, oh no, you know, plywood. The ultimate protection against bullets. Oh god, there's so many Germans in there. Eat a grenade. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know how many that killed, if any. We're reaching checkpoints. There we go. It's actually a little slow to switch between weapons because the submachine gun is good for like medium range, but for long range you definitely want your like sniper rifle. But it's like often I feel like I don't have enough time to switch between these things. Kill this guy shooting us in the back. This is actually like a terrible position. It's like enemies in front of us, enemies behind us. Just getting like screwed no matter how you cut it. All right, here we go. Repair the cable. Now let's commandeer the machine gun and let them have it. Rip them apart. I don't even know where there are bad guys. I'm just pelting the whole courtyard in bullets. It's raining bullets. Anyone left alive? Let's use up all the ammo of this gun. I think this gun might have unlimited ammo. Are those our guys? You traitor to the motherland. Yeah, I think I killed one of our own people. You know what? This time you can man that gun. I'll let you do it, Timmy. Okay, commandeer. We don't need to do that. Swap. Okay, how do we get down, guys? This way? You guys lead the way. I will follow you. Oh, there's a guy right there. Oh my god. Oh, there's probably guys in there too. Eat a grenade! Might have killed them. Oh no. There's still, oh god. These guys are just popping out of everywhere. We're in like German country, man. Just Germans everywhere. Germans behind every corner of a house. It's like some kind of nightmare. You just turn a corner and there's a German with a gun aimed at you. Turn another corner, there's another German with another gun aimed at you. Oh god, that German's trying to pelt you to death, beat you to death with their guns. That guy was trying to save ammo. Got him killed. Throwing grenades at you. Oh, there's Germans literally behind you. Oh, there's Germans down the stairs too. Damn it, we died again. Maybe I'm just too impatient for Call of Duty games. I find I die a lot. Oh, I almost jumped out the window. I find I die a lot. Commit suicide by jumping out the window instantly. That would be me. That would be the thing that I would do. Here, eat a grenade. Oh, when it bounced off, didn't go in the right room. Alright, whatever. Oh, what the? Oh, I think I killed our own guy. Okay, sorry, buddy. That guy was trying to protect me, too. He was fighting the Germans. Died doing what he loved, clubbing Germans to death. It's a cherished pastime in Soviet Russia. Is that guy on our side? I can't even tell. By the time I figure out if somebody's on our side, half the time somebody from my team has killed him. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're doing good. There were a bunch of Germans down here, though. So let's just do that. Alright, are there any left? Any of you left alive? God, where are the bullets coming from? There's so many Germans, I can't even tell where all the gunfire is coming from. I thought we almost cleared out this town. Look. Oh, what the? Oh, they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Get in the cover. Holy God. Okay, let's snipe this guy. I think we just shot his helmet off. No, he's dead. Kill this guy. Oh, we did just shoot his helmet off. Oh no, we killed him and somebody else took his place. They're just all waiting in line to man that machine gun. Alright, we killed them. Let's move on to the Germans at the bottom of the stairs. Alright, buddy. Voldolia. This is how you kill Germans! This is how you kill Germans! See that, bud? That's what you gotta do. Now your turn. You go. You go. Do it. Shoot it. Voldolia! He's terrified. He's too afraid to fight. It's leaving all the heavy lifting to me. Alright, we got him. Alright, anyone else want a tango? I'm a one-man German killing machine. Alright, now he comes down. Alright, dude. You're late to the party. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's just fall down here. Oh, there's a German. Of course there is. They're just like hiding in every crevice of this building. I wonder if they just hide all day waiting for a bunch of Russians to come in. Oh god. Look, more! Every single room. It's like, the Germans are like Easter eggs. Every single room you go in, it's just like a bunch of Germans hiding in various nooks and crannies, peeking out at you. You know, if we weren't at war with these guys, this would be super creepy. You're walking around your basement, there's like 3 Germans hiding in the corner looking at you. They don't want to kill you because you're not at war, but they're just there in the corner, peeking out from behind the boiler, from, you know, behind the door. You're like, what are all you Germans doing around here? Use the field phone. Okay. Reading you loud and clear, Kozlov. Well done. Wait, hold a moment. Panzers spotted approaching your sector. Hunt those bastards down. Oh, we're going to start killing tanks now. I think that might be a bit above my pay grade, Chief. Sticky bombs. I'm really low on ammo, and I have a hard time killing, like, individual soldiers. I'm not very good. I don't know what makes you think I can kill Panzer tanks. God, we're almost out of ammo. All right. Start picking up the German weapons. Oh, yeah, I forgot. German weapons are really good at killing Germans. Well, sort of good. I feel like this gun fires at a slower rate, but does more damage. And that's actually fine by me. I don't need a fast-firing gun. The Soviet gun ran out of ammo way too fast. Oh, how did you get in here? How did you get in here? Were you just hiding under the sofa here? I tell you, man, these Germans, they're like little elves. They hide in every corner of a room. Like, how did you get in here? Who let you in? Who let in the Germans? Who left the screen door open? They got in, guys. We can't leave food out. It will attract Germans. Who threw that? Oh, was it you? You little rascal. Oh, you! Oh, they're just multiplying right in front of me. I saw one German, it turned into 3. I think when you kill Germans, it just, half the time they multiply. Okay, kill this guy. Boom, 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 eat it. All right, we're doing good. We're successfully freeing the world from German oppression. Feel good about this. Oh, they're throwing grenades at us, though. Run, guys. Guys, don't stand there. Guys. Guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's more Germans. Thought we cleared them out. Just like endless. An endless supply of Germans. Now let's take this gun for a bit. Yeah, get out some of our pent-up aggression. There was only one guy that I could possibly shoot. Tanks cannot be harmed by bullets or grenades. Oh, God. Oh, I'm still alive somehow. Run! I thought I was totally dead. So, bullets can kill me, but a tank blast, you have one freebie on that one. Go figure. Go figure. My guy is like some kind of crazy super soldier. There we go. Survive that explosion. Oh, I think we killed a couple of them. Okay, let's run into this building. See what we can do. Oh, we can kill this guy. I like getting behind them, and they don't realize, and then you just shoot them in the back. That's how you win wars. You sneak behind the enemy. All right, somebody's shooting me. Oh, the tank. Okay, I kind of remember how to do this from training. I think you have to, like, throw a smoke grenade. And then, once it's nice and smoky, I think we can just pop out and, like, sticky some explosives onto the tank. Like this. Come here, tank. Yeah, we did it! Stand back! Wow, I can't believe I did that. That's bold, even for me. Can't see anything. We're not going to get to see the awesome explosion. But I'm pretty sure that tank is dead. Yeah, if there's a German in here, I want to kill him too, just in case. Hunt down and disable Panzer II tanks with sticky bombs. 2 remaining! Alright, well, we got 1. There it is. That's our handiwork, guys. We did that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there was a guy in there, so I'm just going to leave him a little present. Enemy grenade! One thing that would be nice in this game is if you could actually throw grenades back. I feel like games are really stingy with allowing you to do that. Like, of course, if you're too slow and you go to throw a grenade back, you pick it up and you blow up. You know, like in the real world, throwing a grenade back is dicey. But like if somebody does throw a grenade in front of you, one of your options is to grab it and throw it and hope you get it away from you. Like, it can be done. But I feel like in some games you can throw grenades back, but in others you can't. Like, it's one of those really inconsistent abilities. Your guy can heal from bullet wounds, jump off of tall buildings, you know, carry around an infinite number of guns and ammo. But when it comes to throwing a grenade back, that's dicey. You know, sometimes he can, and sometimes he can't. Those guys are on our side. Is this guy? Yeah, these are all our guys. All right, good job, guys. Glad I didn't kill you. Oh, did you hear that? I jumped off the balcony. It sounded like my knees broke. All right, there's tank number 2. I think we can just do this. We'll just like lob a smoke grenade at it. And once the smoke grenade is going, we just sneak behind it. That's how they trained me. This was literally in the training missions. Oh God, I'm somehow still alive. I'm going for it. The tank can't see me. All right, it worked. Where's the tank? Oh God, it's way over there. Holy crap. Okay, I think we're out of smoke bombs too. I'm just gonna try and like run up behind it and see if this works. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Plant the sticky bomb. Oh, it's planted. All right, now get the hell out of here. Stand back. Maybe you don't even need the smoke bomb. Where did that tank go? Just gone. Yeah, that guy's on our side. Don't kill him. That guy's on our side. There's a lot of people on our side. Oh, look at that. He like threw a grenade into the tank. Good job, buddy. Corporal Petya. You and I, man. I blow up their tank treads. You kill them. I feel like who has the more dangerous job in that little arrangement? Because it's like it is dangerous to run up and blow up the tank treads, but I mean he has to go up there and they're gonna try and defend themselves. Don't know. We're both doing our job admirably though. All right, here's the last tank. Ooh, we have 3 smoke bombs, so we're doing good. Oh God, that's a German. Okay, okay, okay. God, get in the cover. I'm gonna throw 1 smoke bomb just because I'm kind of dying here. This will help me. Oh God, approach. You were killed by a grenade. Watch out for the grenade indicator. Good to know. Pro tip, don't stand on explosive grenades. They will kill you. Oh God. Where are these guys coming from? There's like Germans are falling from the skies. Raining Germans. Oh, what the? So, I appreciate that there is a grenade indicator, but I kind of am finding it hard to know how far away I am from a grenade. I mean, I guess if I see the indicator, I'm too close to a grenade. I guess that's basically it. I guess I'm kind of thinking of it as the grenade indicator is giving you some leeway and telling you where there is a grenade, but you're not necessarily close enough that it's going to kill you. But I think that's a totally wrong read. It's my bad, basically, on the grenade indicator. When you see that grenade indicator, you run, man. Because you are too close. Oh, they just killed our guy. They killed Alexa. Shoot him in the head for that. Anyone else want a tango? Is that a guy? Is that a guy or a can? I think it was a guy. I think we got him. I hear the other tank. So that's a good sign. Oh God, look at them all. All right, here, eat a grenade. Oh, they threw a grenade too, all right. I've learned to get away from that. Oh, we like blew a guy up. He did a somersault. That must have been the funnest way ever to die. Like you're dying during it, but you're like, this is awesome! Total backflip! And then you fall down dead and you're like, well, if I had to go. At least I went out like a badass. Like a gymnastics badass. Alright, we're at another checkpoint, so that's a good sign. Oh God, okay, there's the tank. It's gonna throw a smoke grenade like right there. This is it. This is super easy. Kill this guy. No heroes on the other team. Okay, we're in... Oh God, he tried to run us over. Imagine getting squished by a tank. That would be horrible. Alright, he's done. He can't do anything. It's over. The heroic music is starting up in the background. You're done, tanky. Agent Petrov is jumping up. Gonna lob a grenade right in there and kill the occupants. Yeah, eat that. The Germans inside are just like, oh shit! Okay, there, it finally exploded. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. We did it! Heroes! Comrades! This way, we're needed at the train yard. Let's go. What do you mean we're needed? We just blew up tanks. We cleared out building after building. How's there anything more for us to do? Haven't we won the war yet? I feel like we won the war. Oh, we did! We completed the mission. I've never advocated war except as a means of peace. Well, I think that about wraps up our little showcase of Call of Duty 2 here. This is one of the games in the book, 1,001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die, and I think, like, if you like first-person shooters, you know, this is, like, a good game. Like, honestly, it kind of holds up in my opinion. I know Call of Duty as a franchise has kind of been beaten to the grave. Like, there's just so many Call of Duties, and especially if you're not really into Call of Duty, I can see how it's like, you're like, ugh, not another Call of Duty, you know? But on the flip side, I think it is a good game. I think it does hold up. I think, especially if you like, you know, World War II era shooters, this one is like a solid game. It doesn't feel as dated as something like Halo. Even though I'm a huge Halo fan, I can admit that the game is a little dated. This one has more of the modern, you know, controls and feel and stuff. So it's like it actually feels like it holds up better. You know, if you're not into Call of Duty, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't think you necessarily have to play this game, but you know, it is a decent game. So yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think of Call of Duty 2 here? Is it a game you must play? You know, is the Call of Duty franchise tired and old? Is it a franchise you love and it will never be tired? And you have tons of awesome memories with this game that you want to share with us, or like tips or tricks or anything like that. Feel free to leave your comments down below, whatever the case may be. And as always, whatever you think of the game, I hope today was entertaining and you enjoyed yourself. If it was, don't forget to like the video and all that stuff. And be back soon, because I will be back soon with another video and another game. So until next time, friends, you'll take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Peace.